am Jane Snipes. I live in Greer and moved here a couple of years ago.
My name is Angela Jones, and I've lived in Greer my whole life.
My name is Stephanie Munoz, and I live in Taylor's about 11 years.
I've been a headhunter for 35 years. Given that I work all day at my desk, I like to be able to get out and come into the community and do some job coaching, help people to figure out a way through the resume writing process, and then actually how to conduct the job search process, and then overlay that on top of the entrepreneurial process if somebody has a small business that they want to really expand and they just need a little bit of input, a fresh voice. My goal when I'm leading the entrepreneurship class is to be incredibly inclusive. You've got these young budding entrepreneurs who have this super idea, and they're all in a group of people and everybody's a little bit nervous. And so my goal is to reach every single individual, figure out what their goal is, and then work together as a group.
What brought me to Renew class is that I had been going to the Greer Free Medical Clinic, and somebody told me about the classes they held on the other side. So I decided to try out the classes, and it's a good thing. Just to be able to help somebody with the things that I've learned earlier in life, because they're a lot younger than I am, it's been good. It's like getting a pat on the back for doing something good.
I'd love to share a story about a student who really stood out. There was a young woman, Stephanie. She came in, she has a small cleaning business, and she wanted to expand. So what we did is put together a business card. One of her clients had actually suggested that she present herself as the home cleaning resource for the entire upstate. But we suggested as a group, let's narrow it down. Just draw a radius around your house of about 4 or 5 miles so that you're not burning gasoline and car time. You're able to stop at 2 o'clock as you have been. So the whole process is just sort of folding ideas back on itself so that each entrepreneur can be so much more efficient with the resources and the time that they have.
When I heard that was about new business, so I decided, listen, what about she want to teach? And I really loved her classes. She helped me for focus, para enfocarme, and get more efficiency in my business. So it's a thing that I love that because I was a little lost in this.
I've seen the participants grow in confidence. They come into the class initially and they have this idea, but they don't quite know what to do with it. So the class puts structure. It's putting together a business card. It's putting together a flyer. It's putting together a plan. So once you know where you are and where you want to get to, and then you can take one step at a time towards that end goal. So what they get out of it is the structure, the path forward.
I started the business about 6 years. So with the classes, I am learning new things about my business, of course, that things that I didn't know that I can do because she's very specific. She tried to help. What do you need in your in your path? Before the classes, I have some holds, but now I'm clear about my business. So that was a big help.
I think what makes Renew different from other learning programs, it's actually threefold. It is the building. This is an incredible space to be in. It's brand new. Secondly, you've got the team. Behind all of the different programs, you've got just an amazing Renew team that is pulling everything together. And then 3, you've got all of the classes, and they are so they are layered. So you do one class, it leads into the next class. So I think it's the team, the building, and then the learning, and then of course all of the resources piled in together that ties everything into a nice, neat package.
In the program, the whole program, the support is especially for my kids, of course, and knowledge for my life, for my business, and that's very important. This program is amazing because I can't find another program like this. So,
what made a big difference was being able to help, because I've been through some of these things that they're trying to accomplish now, and if I'd had somebody that had a class like this a long time ago, it would have helped me out a lot.
When we have a class and then we end it and we've got students who go out into the world and they execute what we talked about, it is absolutely amazing. Because you knew when they came in, they were nervous, they didn't quite know what to do. But as a group, as a mini village, we sat and we talked and we brainstormed, we put business cards together, flyers together, we mapped out a strategy, and when they walk out the door, they may not put the entire plan together, but they were able to take 1 or 2 or 3 ideas, and one minor directional change now can put you in an entirely different place 6 months or a year from now.
If you get a little help and she get a little help and I can get a little help, that may be big hope for one person.
To somebody struggling they need to come to Greer Relief. There's some things you can do on your own, but coming to Greer Relief with all the classes and all the things that they have gives you a sense of pride. It's a step up.
If somebody in Greer is just thinking about participating, helping, contributing, donating, don't wait. There are people here who just need a little bit of help, and together we can make just such a huge difference. So if somebody is on the fence, jump. Just pull the trigger and go. Go to the dollar store, fill up the cart, $25, bring it in to renew. The ripple effect is just unimaginable.